Right. This is good. Right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jesus. I'm as tired. Okay. Let's Good morning. Can you hear me? I hope so. I don't know why I feel like something going on. Okay. Good morning, Shanae. How are you? Oh, good. I played myself, Shanae. You know what I did? Okay, I played myself in 2 ways. Let me tell you. 3 ways. Let me tell you. This weekend, it was great in one hand, and in the other hand, I was like, "Is everything okay, Mo? Like, are you here?" So, first thing is, I went on Saturday. I took a walk in Central Park. Good morning. Thanks for my daily heart. Me. Hey, Melissa. How are you? Happy birthday to you. Melissa, I hope you had a great, great birthday, friend. I came to your live. You was having fun, friend. So I'm so glad. I'm so happy to see it. Thanks for my daily heart, Shanae. So Saturday, I went on a long walk in Central Park. I walked the whole Central Park, and from my house, from my apartment to Central Park and back is about 8 miles, right? And for me, walking is like my thing. So I'm a walk, right? Girl, why did I put on? I put on compression socks, right? Because I have been wearing compression socks for everything now. Because turned 40 and my feet hurt. That's just wake up and my feet hurt. Okay, that's one thing. And then I put on the compression socks, and then I put on regular socks, not thinking past. Good morning, Bella. Thank you for my daily heart, me. So I put on my regular tube socks on top of that, and I walked. I tightened my sneakers. Girl, I don't know who I thought I was. I looked down at my feet when I was finally walking back from the park. Mind you, this is probably mile 6 or something. And I felt like my feet looked like balloons. I said, why does my feet look like this? Swollen. What? I was cutting the circulation off. Where was I going? Girl, the bottom of my feet still ache a little bit. That's how bad it was. What is wrong? That's why when I came back home and I was like, y'all, Shawnee, good morning. That's why I was like, I came back home and I was like, y'all, my feet hurt. I'm in pain. I was icing them. That's because I almost cut them off at the ankle. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Yeah, I almost lost my feet on Saturday. I'm trying to tell y'all. So they was more than on fire. They was I literally just never felt no pain like that. It was I'm laughing because it is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that I did that. Then I had okay, so that's the number one thing. What's going on, Mo? What were you thinking? Okay. One time we all fall down and we get up, you know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. We ain't perfect. So then I had put some salt and pepper on some steak. So I bought this big round like a you know how people have the pork shoulder, but I don't eat that. So I had a beef shoulder. It said shoulder. So whatever piece it was. And I cut it in four and made four thick steaks, right? So I cooked the steak. I made the steak and so I brown, I sear both sides or whatever real good. Yeah. And it tastes good. I can't wait for lunch. So I cooked seared the steaks real good on each side. And as for me in my house, thank you, Cece. Good morning. As for me in my house, we eat steak well done. I don't know what the rest of y'all vampires do, but I eat steak well done. Thank you. I cooks my food, okay? So, so okay, I cooks my food. I don't eat no live steaks and stuff. Y'all, can y'all do me a favor and share out the live? Because we got our motivation Monday, we got our affirmations coming up, but I just wanted to update y'all on how this weekend started, and then we're gonna get started on motivation Monday. So please do me a favor and uh share the live out. Girl, the food gonna be going by this weekend. Better hear it come on today for it's going. Real going. So you better hear it come on today. I've been thinking about that steak since I had my portion yesterday. Said I really want another piece of steak. Thank you, Shadi, for sharing the live. Thank you so much. So, okay. So I get home, my feet hurt. I can't walk. I can't put my feet on regular the floor, regular, right? So I got these slippers on, whatever, right? So I'm in there fighting for my life. I just telling y'all because I'm in pain. This is why I mentioned the Thanks for sharing a lot, Melissa. Okay, so I'm telling y'all I'm in pain. My feet hurt, right? But I'm in there. I'm fighting for my life because one thing about me, clearly, that's not enough. All right. I seared all the steaks or whatever. Like I said, I made four. Put them all back into the pan I had on the stove. I put them in the stove, right? I put a little butter on top of it. I put a little butter on this. Anyway, we're not talking about the recipe right now, but it was good. Okay. One thing about we can talk about the recipe. So one thing about it, growing up, my father he makes a lot of roasted, like lamb or beef. That's about it. Oh, chicken. He'll roast a chicken too. Well, he makes a lot of roasted food. So, and he is a less is enough person. Salt and pepper. Now, as a person of persuasion, I feel like that sometimes is seen as like not no seasoning. But when I tell you, if you have a good piece of steak or a good piece of lamb and you put thanks for the follow. You put a good salt and pepper. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. The basis, the basic foundation of seasoning for my people is salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, a little paprika. Somebody gonna put a little paprika on there too. Talk about for color, a little color. I like the little color from the paprika. Sometimes you get the sweet paprika or you get the smoky paprika. That's the basics of our seasoning. And then we might put little Lawry's on it. Right. So, but salt and pepper on that steak. Now you gotta salt it good though. You can't just, all right. You can't do it like, you know what I'm saying? Your mama with the high sugars and the high blood pressure not supposed to have it salt. No. You gotta get it on there. Salt and pepper, sear that thing real good, real good, and then get you some. Thanks for my daily heart me. Get you some butter and put it in the oven. Now, like I said, that's for me in my house. We do well done. So I put that thing in the oven, and when you put it in the oven with the butter and all of that and cooking it, it gets soft. Put it in the oven. It was finished. Took it back out the oven. Smart. I was thinking. Okay. I was thinking. I held it with the thing. I was thinking. I take the thing out my off my hand, and I went to go touch the. I went to go touch the hand. Y'all, I burned all right. I said, "What am I doing? What is going on? Somebody needs to come. I need to evacuate the premises. I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go. Or maybe I have already gone. That's the problem. Maybe I've already left the building. Okay. Burn my hand. Oh, here. When I tell you, I was the feet was hurting so bad I couldn't concentrate. I guess. When I tell you, I screamed at myself. I said, Mina, what are you doing? I was so mad at myself. What was I going through? What was I going through? So I did that. I addressed the issue. It is a little, like a little burn piece right here. It's a little burn piece right here, but I addressed the issue. I figured it out. I iced it down real good. And there's this soap that I bought off of off of Ashley Rivera, Ashley's TT shop. It's the tallow soap. And I use that. So I don't know if that helped, because I know she was talking about how she has she has the eczema and stuff like that, and it's smooth out here. I don't know if that helped, but I know that after I washed with it and make sure I put some cold or whatever, it stopped hurting. So y'all who don't have that in your TT shop, or who looking for a good soap, maybe y'all should try that. It's the beef tallow something something. But yeah, it was. I like I said, I don't know if it helped for real, but I just know my hand don't hurt, and my hand was starting to hurt. That it burned. I burned myself for real. So anyway, then yesterday I started a new audiobook, because y'all, okay, we have a book club, but I just be finishing the book so fast. I finished the book so fast. So Jazz, hi. So I started a new book. Why was I up all night listening to the book? So that's how that went this weekend. A mess. I had all good intentions this weekend, and everything, every turn I made, just a mess. Just a mess. I done tied my shoes so tight the feet felt like they was gonna come off on that walk. I done burnt my hand trying to make some good old steak. The steak was good. It was good. And then I start a book. Thank you. I start a book all late. Hair is cute though. Thank you. There's an upside. I did find a new cute. Thank you so much. I did find a new cute new hairstyle. That's true. And it worked. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, well, friends, it is 9:15, and y'all know it's Monday. Thank you, Shawnee. Y'all know it's Monday, so it's Motivation Monday. So let's get this thing started. Happy Monday. I'm glad you guys are here. On a scale of 1 to 10, thank you. I don't know where they at. I don't know. But we're here, so I'm here. So however it works. Okay. So a scale of 1 to 10, y'all gonna let me know how y'all weekend was. Even after all those things, my weekend. Ollie, hi, Ollie. You don't even want to know the name of the book, Ollie. You don't want to know the name of the book. It's one of them. It's called Real, REEL, but it ain't no. It ain't. It, you know. um, on a scale of 1 to 10, how was your weekend? Y'all know 1 is like we could have passed on this weekend. We could have just had a straight another week for that. And 10 is like it was great. It was great. Okay, and then y'all give me y'all ratings. It's not weird, Ollie. It's a romance novel. A 15. Ollie said his weekend was a 15. I know that's right. Okay. Yeah, it's juicy, but the story is not like just straight, a mess. It's like they dealing with real life stuff. So the person, the main character, I'll tell you one thing about the main character. She has lupus. And so it's like telling a story, obviously, of her meeting somebody and being in love or whatever, because that's what all the romance novels do. But it's Hallmark home Hallmark movie book. Exactly. Yeah, Ali. I tried to tell you, I tried to warn you, friend. But it's still like real life situations too. So it's good so far. Child. But okay. We did our ratings. Ali said 15. Jazz said a 6. Now, when y'all tell me these numbers, y'all got to tell me why. 1 is, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have a weekend like that. That's number 1. And 10 is, I wish every day was the same as this weekend. Okay, so number 6, what do that mean? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Shawnee said, I'm going to say 10. But it got off to a super rocky start. I was punching air mentally. But couldn't room. Okay. Yeah, Shawnee. I know. Sometimes when you trying to figure things out, it could get a little rough. So what you mean by 6, Jazz? What you mean by 6? I went home to visit and there was some that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. Y'all don't start no mess up in here. Y'all don't start no mess up in here. You know what the problem is? Where Big Ma at? Where Big Ma at? We've been missing Big Ma's. That's what the problem is. She would have got it gathered. I hope. Unless Big Ma the trouble. Unless Big Ma is the trouble. That'll do it. Said I'm gonna visit a select few next time. I know, friend. The Prada Plan series. Okay, I'll check that out. Can you send it to me, Shawnee? Can you text it to me so I remember to look for it? Or, Shawnee, we got a book club in that Discord, friend. If you still in there, or just send it to the Discord in the book club area. Okay, for me, 2 for me, to be honest. A 2. So you just don't want you don't want that weekend to ever happen again, CC. What happened? Well, I mean, you don't gotta write what happened, but what could make it better? What could have made it better this weekend? A 2 is tough. CFA at University of Florida. What's CFA? And we were in there for 6 minutes, and they put a boot on. Oh, boot! Dang! I thought my foot was hurt today. Y'all foot was hurt for real. That's crazy. Wow. Boo. Why? Not notification. Thank you, Patricia. God bless you as well. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Girl. What? I'm from New York. That's what y'all be saying? That's what y'all be saying down south? CFA? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. CFA? Girl, I was lost immediately. Oh no. Not all of that, CC. Oh yes. Oh yeah, we did talk about that, CC. I know. Last week for me was one of those weeks too, but I know how that goes. Uh-oh. Jazz Jazz about to wrangle them together. We about to get somebody about to get jumped. Who did it, CC? Oh, right. Should they say who? What's CFA? I thought it was some kind of basketball game or something. I said they playing basketball right now. What's happening? I don't know. Oh no. So this weekend was Shawnee's fiance's birthday, and she planned a whole bunch of things. She had some. I think you was surprising him for most of the stuff, right, Shawnee? And it sounded like they was trying you. Oh, we don't play with Satan, so you know what I'm saying. I'm fine with jumping him, and that's fine. I'm fine with jumping Satan. Um, yeah. Oh well, Shawnee, I'm glad you took. I'm glad you. Oh, Shawnee, I'm glad you did. You did the best you could though with your like managing your emotions and stuff because really, I'm sure it was about. It was more about making sure that him knowing that you wanted him to feel special. You know what I'm saying? That probably mattered the most. So I'm glad you regulated your emotions and didn't make it about like, oh, nothing is working out because things are fine. Everything's fine. You guys were together. You guys were happy. I'm sure everything is fine. So I'm glad you didn't drag down the mood. Because we be having a hard time with that as ladies. Okay. So, did everybody give me their rating of the week? Shanae, did you tell me your rating? Did you? Because I might have missed it. Did you say 6 as well? 6. What made it a 6 for you, Shanae? Even though I burned my hand, um, that's right. Ollie said, Shawnee, Ollie said he wasn't worried about that. He was focused on you. So, good thing you didn't, you know, have a tantrum. It was nothing special. Oh, it was just one of those like, nah, nah. Well, you put up some good content. I know that much. I liked your videos. I liked your videos that I came across this weekend. So that's a good thing. I need to get back on making my content. Yeah, I get it. I need to get back on making my short form content, and I also need to record a vlog for my YouTube because I ain't recorded a long one. Yes, friend, it was good. It was good. All right, friends. So it looked like it's gonna be the little bit of us, and that's okay today. That's okay today. We are gonna go through our affirmations. We got 3 affirmations every motivation Monday. We go through 3 out of affirmations so we can get our week started. And today our words are analyze, choice, and trust. Analyze, choice, and trust. Okay, Jazz. Now wait a minute. You have to get reacquainted with her too, friend. We have to get reacquainted. We done passed our test. Y'all put a congratulations in the chat for Jazz. She done passed her certification. She had left us for a minute or 2 or 3 or 4, and she had to concentrate, and now she back. So for Jazz. Um and yeah, she gonna get back to the content. She gonna get back to the content. Yes. If y'all are a sub, Ali said, "Congrats, Jess." If y'all are a sub, drop some. Oh, friends, we have new stickers. Let me know if y'all see them. I don't know. I don't know how to find them sound effects. So this is what I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I just maybe I was fighting for my life. I know, friend. I know. Yes, we got some new stickers. Okay, what was that sound? All right. So, word number 1 is analyze. It says, if I analyze blank with fresh eyes, I understand more about the situation. Oh, what is something that y'all can reflect on? Maybe we talked about how this weekend went, and for some people, it was lower than an 8. It was lower than an 8. A passing grade is an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And I told y'all the other day, I'm African, so I grew up in a household when you get a 99, your parent is asking you, where's my other one? Where's my other one? Okay? So y'all saying 6 and stuff, that's 60%. That's not passing grade. And that's not passing. So let's good morning, Cleek. Good morning, Nee and T. That's not passing. So we're gonna talk about, if I analyze blank with fresh eyes, I understand more about the situation. What you got to analyze to realize? Thanks for my daily heart meet. This is a deep reflection, y'all. Okay, so if y'all had something going on, or if y'all reflect back on this weekend, if you analyze the weekend with fresh eyes, what do you understand? Oh, thank you, Jazz. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. If you analyze this weekend, hey, good morning. Happy Monday. We're doing Motivation Monday, and we're going over affirmations. We do this every Monday, and Wednesday we do Wellness Wednesday, and we talk about something real good, real positive. And that's what we do here. This is the V.A.S.T community. And so we're just doing this to get our week started. I want us to have a good week. And I felt like coming to the internets and being as positive as possible could help a couple of us. So if you are new here, welcome. And please do share out the live to your friends who you feel like could use some of this positive energy. Okay. Okay. So if we analyze our weekend with fresh eyes, D, thank you for my daily heart me, and understand more about the situation that happened this weekend, whatever it was. What do we think we felt about it, and why? And what can we consider? What can we consider about how we could have changed some perspective this weekend in using our self-advocacy, our fairness, okay, Jazz, our fairness, our compassion, and honoring our own feelings? What can we have done different if we had a logo? If we got a 7 out of 10, when I asked y'all on a scale of 1 to 10 how y'all feeling, if we got a 7 out of 10, we need to be reconsidering. If we got a 6 out of 10, we need to be reconsidering how we could have, you know what I'm saying, how we could have fixed that. And even if we got a 10 out of 10, Ali said he got a 15 out of 10, but even if we got a 15 out of 10, I'm sure it could be better. We could have got some more extra credit. That was real African to me. Where's the extra credit? You know what I'm saying? So what can we do to just make our day better? What can we do to to fulfill the things that we really want out of our day? Right. So of course, CC, try again this week. Of course. But if you're going to try again, you have to reflect on and analyze, like the word says, you have to analyze what really triggers or ticks you off with those things, so that you don't repeat it. And even if you do repeat it, the levels got to be lowered more and more every time so that you can actually see a good day. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You try again. Um, but you still have to analyze first and reflect. So what can we do? What could we have done, or how could we have thought about things just to make it better? How are you going to ask for people to leave you alone and move in with a person, CC? That don't make no sense. Positive thinking, CC. Just answer these things with truth. Neffy, good morning. How are you? Providing myself, Ali said, providing myself more grace. Yes. To myself. Tending to be harder on myself due to falling short of God's glory. Remind myself that I am still human. I mean, he hitting the points now. And he hitting the points now. It sounded good too. Because change my mindset and just do it. Yeah, because if you're not showing yourself grace, if you're not being patient with yourself, I keep coming back to the fruits of the spirit because I really been, for one, I really been wanting to make sure that they are at the top of my mind in life, with anything and everything. So I'm going to say the fruits of the spirit real quick. It's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And good morning, Authentically Five. And those things are not just for us to use on other people, they're for us to use on ourselves as well. Happy Monday, happy Monday. So if we analyze how our weekend went, if we say on a scale of 1 to 10, my weekend was a 1, my weekend was a 2, was a 3, was a 4, was a 5, was a 6, even was a 7, um, then we have to really recognize or analyze, are we showing ourselves any of the fruits of the spirit? Are we showing ourselves any of the fruits of the spirit? Because if we're not, then we can't expect for life to give us back something sweet. We can't expect for that, so we do have to show ourselves some grace, and like Ali said, show ourselves some grace and remind ourselves that we're still human. But even beyond that, we have to put in work to really start to embody what these fruits of the spirit really are, right? Really start to embody what love is. How I really am showing myself love. And love is not something that puts you down. Love is not something that stifles you, that makes you feel trapped and stuck in whatever situation. Patience, you know what I'm saying? Like peace. How am I giving myself these things for myself? Because we all want to be good people. We all claim that there's goodness in us, but if we can't show ourselves these things, I know for sure we're falling short of giving it to others. So if we could analyze how our weekend went, even if it was a 10, we could put some extra credit on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see life. Even if it was a 10, we could put some extra credit on it. You know? Um this weekend, people were celebrating this weekend. They did a lot. They had this weekend was Eid for the Muslim faith, people who celebrated Ramadan, and people who didn't fast for real. You know what I'm saying? They celebrated 30 days of sacrificing um food and water through the times of day when the sun was up. Food and water, okay? And um I spoke about it a couple of weeks back when Ramadan had first started. Like, this is a holy season for Muslims and Christians, and a lot of times we don't. I feel like that's super special because this is a time where both. Lent is happening and Ramadan, and it doesn't happen at the same time every year. And you are able to really dig into what God created you to do. And that is really reflect on him. Rare, good morning. So yeehaw, thank you. I'm lucky I caught that, because I'll be putting the thank you so much. I'll be putting the big comments on, and I'll be missing the gifts. Thank you so much, Rare. So I think that we have to recognize how special this time is. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're good too. I hope you're feeling good today. We have to recognize how special this time is, or was, and there's people celebrating this weekend, and they had 30 days straight of just sacrificing. So what you gotta when you are taking that time to fast, and you can't drink no water, you can't even, don't even think you're gonna just splash a little water on your tongue and then no, that's fasting for real. I know in Christian faith, we don't, when we fasting, we don't really take it that far. So I'm saying that I'm not trying to compare fast, because if fast is God loves fasting. He loves that we do that sacrifice just to get closer to him. So I'm not comparing fast, but I'm saying yesterday they was celebrating, and I'm sure a lot of them felt like it was a 10 out of 10, and they felt like they had a lot of prayers that they had prayed for themselves and their family and people around the world, that was worth having a good day for, a good weekend for. So I just want us to put in our mind that every day is a blessing. And yes, yes, I'm happy you called me too, Rare. Thank you. I know. I'll be on here early and then get on and jump off. So every day is a blessing, and we do have to recognize when we're not seeing that blessing, when we're not seeing how special this day is, and do our best to turn it around. You too, Rare. Have a great day. Shawnee mentioned that everything that could go wrong went wrong this week. It was her fiance's birthday. They got the boot on their car. They got to the place where she was trying to get him to, and the reservation got canceled. They had a rough weekend, but instead of losing her mind or feeling some kind of way, she made the best of it. Made the best of it, and she had reason to just shut down and feel terrible. So let's analyze how we handled ourselves. Did we advocate for ourselves this weekend? If we felt down, even if we felt good, did we treat everything with fairness? Did we treat ourselves with compassion? Did we treat others with compassion? And did we honor our feelings? Because a lot of time we be feeling like, oh, nobody hears me. But are you honoring your feelings? Are you really saying what's going on the inside of you? Are you really expressing yourself? And are you really trying your best to get to the other side of those feelings? Are you wallowing in it? Let's analyze that. Let's analyze that for how our weekend went for real. For real, right? The next word is choice. So the first word was analyze. The next word is choice. Feeling frustration, exhaustion, sadness, or lack are signs that I'm not following my own path. Dang. When I just say that, and y'all know I just be picking the cards. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just pick the cards. I don't read them ahead. Feeling frustration, exhaustion, sadness, or lack are signs that I'm not following my own path. Okay. What's meant for me feels freeing. That's a fact. There's so much peace if you follow the path that's meant for you. What's meant for me feels comfortable. What's meant for me feels inspired. What's meant for me feels fun. What's meant for me flows. What's meant for me feels natural. What's meant for me feels easier. I think blank is the right choice for me because it feels blank. Now, we talk about when we're reflecting on our experience this weekend, what do we think is the right choice for us, and how does it make you feel? So if you were following in your right path, what would have been the right choice for y'all this weekend? And how would y'all have felt when y'all was on the right path? Good morning, Natalie. Thank you for my daily heart me. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, if you are new here, make sure that you connect with me here and connect with everybody here. We are supporting besties. Supporting besties. We support. This is a community of positivity. Um so Ali said it is interesting how would you know what is meant for you without feeling what isn't meant for you? So in that moment is what not meant for you meant to help you find what's for you? It can, Ali. It can. And I feel like when we recognize that we don't go through things just because we here in this life to get beat down, we go through things to learn lessons. That's where we can recognize that those things are for a reason. Yeah, plain and simple. Yeah, Ali, I truly believe that the answer is yeah, we go through things to learn and we learn lessons from them. We should. Because if we don't learn lessons from them, then we take them with us and we live through those traumas and we live in those traumas instead of overcoming them or getting through them. So, yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with experiencing negative things because that's a part of life. I always say to there's laws um in this on earth that we can't avoid. And I always use the one law that you really can't avoid, law of gravity. So gravity is always working. It's always going to work. Um, Whether you think you can fly off the side of that building or not, you go ahead and jump. Gravity going to do its job. Okay. So there's just parts of life that you can't avoid, but that don't mean you don't take those experiences and make the best out of them. You know what I'm saying? We all got our reasons, but that doesn't mean we don't try for the best to make the rest of our life the best of our life, you know. Yeah, so that's a good point, Ali. And I think that some people might feel like that. It's like, yeah, but you know, parts of life are so hard and this and that. It's like it's true. Life ain't easy. Life ain't easy. And some of us get to understanding that and knowing that very young, before we can even speak, before we can even reason past certain things, before we could regulate our emotions about things. Crystal, good morning. Um, but that don't mean that we still can't find a lesson in it once we start forming our understanding of life. You know, hard times are everybody's going to experience them. Plain and simple. So the first word was analyze. We analyzed how our weekend was, how we handled it, if we handled it great, if we didn't. And the second word is choice. You know, I think what choice do you feel like you make that's right? Um and how do those good choices make you feel? It's a choice to pick positivity. Yep. And that choice is hard when you are in hard times. Yeah, it's hard when you're in hard times. Shoot. It's hard when you're in hard times. And that's the time that you do it because it builds your character and it builds your strength. And it builds your confidence in yourself so that when things is cool and copacetic, you can continue to build on that. And the next time when hard things come, you know, hey, I did something like this before and I was cool. And yes, it was hard, but I got through it. You know what I'm saying? So choosing positivity is hard. And that's all the more reason why you have to fight for it. You have to fight for it, especially in the hard times. Because it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to keep your head when things is going bad. Especially they're not your fault. You had the best of intentions. I just wanted the right things to happen. I did everything right. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm a good person, all those things, and bad things still happen to you. There's people out here who get sick. They didn't do nothing wrong. They out here eating healthy, running marathons, doing all kind of, and then they go to the doctor like, oh yeah, you have this sickness. And it ain't never going away. You didn't do that. to yourself, but you can't wallow in that. Got to do what you do what you can to stay healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. There's no reasons in this world, and I'm like, kind of like, I've come to this point in life where I don't like to say, "Oh, there's no excuse," because that just sounds so dismissive. Because we do be having reasons. We be having reasons to fall apart. As human beings, I'm sure we could all write them all down, put them in a bag, and the bag would be heavy. The reasons we have to fall apart, and you be right. You be valid in your feelings. But are you going to live in that? Is that how you're going to live? For real? Is that what you really want for yourself? Or do you want peace? Do you want love? Do you want patience? Do you want joy? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be able to feel like I have self-control? I can regulate my emotions. What do you want? I have had so many so many moments like this. Makes me strong. It makes you stronger, and it don't feel like it's gonna make you stronger when you're going through it. But it, at the end, when you reflect, when you analyze the choices that you made, you're like, I did that, yo. I really did that. And your confidence is stronger. And then when you see your friends go through it, you're like, friend, I know this feels crazy, but I know you're okay. I know you're gonna be okay. And that's a really good feeling to see people that you love. See people that you love, maybe Flavia, good morning. See people that you love, maybe have something going on in that. Thanks for my daily heart meet, and that you have a word of encouragement for them. And the reason why you have it is because you went through that and you overcame. You pushed through. That for one, it's a confidence builder, but that's also like there's no other feeling that could be better than that. When you're like, friend, I see that you feel like you're crumbling apart, but I see the other side and you're okay. You're safe. You can trust that everything is going to be okay. You just have to keep your head as positive as possible and keep reminding yourself. That confidence is really no, because people will start coming to you. It's like, I don't know how. It's something about you. I've had conversations with people before, and they're like, I don't know how you keep it all together. You make it look like you got it all together, and I definitely don't. I told y'all how my weekend went. I was a mess. um, Down to the small things too, like tripping over your own feet. Like one thing about me, I'm a trip. Okay, me and Flavia went and we hung out, and girl almost fell and broke my ankle in 52 places. I'm a trip. Okay, one thing about me, I'm gonna trip over my own feet. Good morning, Dom. Thank you. So from the smallest to the biggest things, it's always something going on. But like I like I said, people do see you. People do see your strength when you really work on it. People do see your strength, and you really do inspire other people, and you uplift them and you help them maybe get to point B. You're at point A and they feel like they're falling apart, and point B is a little bit more gathered and together. You might help them get from point A to point B. And that's a blessing. I try to sit in my feelings and move on. I don't want to sit there for too long. Let go and let God. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. That's Flavia, don't laugh. I really almost lost my whole life, yo. Why? Why? Yeah, being kind and genuine really comes back. So Flavia, we was talking about analyze. We doing our affirmations, and analyze is the first word. So I asked everybody how their weekend went, and I asked them to analyze on the things that if it wasn't a 10 out of 10 or 15 out of 10 or whatever, I asked you to analyze what could have been better and what you could have done in your mind to with your thinking to have elevated your weekend. Anything, even if none of it was something that you did, and it was all somebody else who something, or somebody else who kind of you felt that attack. All right, now Flavia, Flavia, I'm African, so when you say 7 out of 10, that's a 70. And where's my 30? Huh? Where is my 30? Huh? Okay. I'm gonna need my 30%. So But yes, people, people, we got all kind of numbers. Yeah, you didn't rest. Yeah, you see that man. You see that man. He rested clearly. Talk about he looks so good, sir. Sit down, Dad, please. Anyway, so we analyze, and then okay, if we feel like it wasn't a 10 out of 10, I got my Ali said it was a 15 out of 10. I said we could get more extra credit on that too. Okay, so what choices could we have made to make it better? And I always feel like it's a mental, emotional, and spiritual choice. It's not just one thing. There's choices that we put together, time that we take, quiet time with God, time with ourselves that we could take. Even if you gotta lock yourself in the bed. I know y'all be having children, and sometimes them children, I ain't got no children. Sometimes them children, you sit down and go take a pee pee, and somebody's little fingers trying to get from under the door. Somebody's knocking at the door. You can't get no time to yourself. I know that. I understand that. But whatever you can do, take it. Take the time to really reflect and find a happy thought to think. I don't care if the happy thought don't have nothing to do with nothing that's going on. Find a happy thought to think. You cannot live in turmoil and chaos. You can't. That's no way to live. That's unhealthy. It's ungodly. God don't put us here to do that. So what choices did you make after you analyze, this could have been better? What choices can I make to better it? Find a positive thought to think. I don't care if you feel like, daydreaming is stupid. Daydream about something positive in that moment. Get yourself out of that negativity. You don't need to live there. Sit in the car. That's also a quiet place for me. I know I'd be seeing a lot of y'all parents be in that car. A lot of y'all parents be in that car. And I ain't mad at y'all. You got to finish it. Yeah. You got to finish your food by yourself. Somebody sitting in the car eating your food without somebody trying to take a bite. I ain't mad at it. Just something. Starting a gratitude journal and journaling in the morning has really helped me with my mindset. I love that, Natalie. I love that. Yeah. I love that. Take time to just really reflect on what you're thinking. Sometimes we be thinking so welcome back. Sometimes we just be thinking so crazy about things. And I'm not saying like so crazy you're bugging. I mean, like, as humans, sometimes we think so negative about certain things. Or we're just a little off about something, whatever it is. Sometimes we're just super off the scale or just a little off. And even no matter what, that still gears you toward not focusing on what's really real, and that's positivity and that's greatness for yourself. And we all need to live in that. I don't care what life circumstances we're in. We could be poor for the rest of our life if that's our story. We could have had things and have things happen to us that we just that aren't fair. But we still have a responsibility to ourselves to gear our life towards positivity from the inside out. Thanks, Ali. Yeah, so we still have that responsibility to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I know personally, for example, right? I'm just gonna assume, do I know personally how Jazz was feeling? No, but I know that she said she had something that she wanted to do and she took a break from distractions, right? She said she wanted to get certified in something, and despite having certain things that was unfair or felt unfair, or roadblocks, she still passed. She studied. She got a new baby. Okay, that baby knew. Okay, that baby knew. And whatever distractions she could let go of, she did. I ain't seen it now. Okay, because she was on live. She had a schedule. Okay, she was on live every day. That's how I felt. And then all of a sudden, she was not. She was not. I said, "Where are you, friend? Friend, where have you been?" Okay. But she did what she had to do. So something even like that. What choices are you making so that you could get to the places that you want to get to? You know what I'm saying? Yella, good morning. Focus. Oh, wait. Hey, Focus. Hey, friend. Okay, so we talked about analyze. You made it through. You made it through. Yes. Ooh, child. Thank you for my daily heart me. So we talked about analyzing on our weekend, how it went. We talked about if it was 1 to 10. If it wasn't a 10 out of 10, if we ain't had no extra credit on it, we had to analyze some things and how can we make some different choices mentally, physically, and emotionally to make the rest of our week, the rest of our life, the best of our life, the rest of our week, the best of our week. Okay. And then the last word is trust. 10. I like that, Focus. See, I like 10. And I need some extra credit on that. So next time, if you can make it a 12 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Or 15 out of 10 or 20 out of 10, that's fine. And that's fine. Because I'm hard on all my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm African. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get the extra, we got to get all the points. Okay, so the last word is trust. Okay. When I overthink situations, I'm not allowing myself to trust my intuition. Ooh, that's good. I can learn to trust myself and my intuition by recalling every single time it was right. Ali, that goes into what we were saying earlier. That goes right into what we were saying earlier. You can learn, you have to learn to trust yourself by getting through hard times. That kind of goes into what we were saying earlier, I think, right? My intuition was right when blank. I'm ready to trust myself more and listen to my intuition. Now, okay. This weekend going to be a 20. I know that's right. And I know that's right. And since you know it's going to be a 28, you can make it a 30. Ha! Okay. Because it could be a 30. Hello? Hello? Give me my 2. Give me my 2. That's right. Yep. Yep. So trust. How are we building some trust in ourselves this week? Okay, Shanae. How are we building trust within ourselves this week? How are we making smart decisions with our mind, with our heart? What do we feel like we're really going to put into play this week to build our trust with ourselves? After we've analyzed the choices that we could have made, how are we going to apply them so we can build trust for ourselves? Dang, focus. Dang. Damn, friend. Damn. Damn. Better luck next time. Knew better, right? Knew better. Knew I should have spent my money on that. It's fine. Better luck next time. Damn. How are we going to build our trust for ourselves this week? Obviously, you don't have to tell your business here. I mean, you can share. But you don't have to tell your business. But I want y'all to really think about it. Be for real. Be for real about it. You got to keep your eyes on the prize every day, all day. Yeah. Be for real about how you want to build trust for yourself. Write it down. Put in your heart. Record it in a voice memo. Something. But be for real about it. And really go back to it, friend. If you want your life to really change or continue to grow, however it is, if you feel like you're in a stuck space, unhappy space, or you feel like things is flowing and you don't want nothing to stop that, like be for real about building yourself up from the inside out. You got to. Yes, Natalie, we here every Monday. I'm so glad you came. Can late on today, but I'm trusting God to make a way and trusting myself to put the work in. And that's it. That's it. Jazz. I'm really proud of you, Jazz. I'm really glad that you even shared that with us too, because first of all, we don't know what other people is going through at the same time, and especially when we going through stuff, sometimes we be feeling like we the only ones who's going through it. At this time, everybody is, because we're all humans. We're all humans. And so I'm glad you shared that, because yeah, like I said, that's an inspiration to me for you to know that it's coming, and instead of wallow in that, you immediately pivot and put something else hard on your plate, but you know, use that as a tool to overcome the situation. That's inspiring, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. Gotta trust the Holy Spirit in you, aka intuition. Just gotta learn to turn in and have more faith. You gotta have more faith. Um, and having more faith is not just, all right. Having more faith is actually just repeating over the positivity, the affirming yourself, affirming the good things, the right things, what you know is to be true, despite the lies of negativity we might tell ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's having faith is work. It's work. It's working that. Gonna slow down and take time to meditate and reflect. Look at the good more than just the. That's right. That's right. Because really, what's propelling us forward is the good. We think that we experience so much bad. Like, actually, the good propels us so far forward. Um, than the bad. Then what we feel like the bad is holding us back. If that can make sense, you know what I'm saying? The good propels us so much further forward. The good gives us the 20 steps forward. The bad might give us the 3 steps back. You know what I'm saying? Even though we might feel like 3 steps back feel like so many steps, is the good propels us forward so much further. So we can reflect on the good. We don't have to act like nothing is happening bad, but we don't have to act like nothing is happening good. That's where we go wrong. That's where we go wrong. We can build our trust by holding ourselves accountable. If we say we're going to the gym, then go. Yep. If you say you're going to do something, no matter what it is, do it, even if it's hard, or even if it seems little. Maybe I'm not going to do that. If you say you're going to make yourself a sandwich for lunch today, it's going to be healthy, and you know what's going to be in it, and blah blah, and then you don't make it. Why? Why are you lying? Because you be fibbing. Because you be fibbing, and that's not right. Because you ain't got the lie to kick it. You ain't got the lie, Craig. Just do what you say you're gonna do. Let your yes be a yes and your no be a no. Start with yourself on the small things, and then let that fall over into how you deal with other people. Darby trying to make me one of the strong, and I did not sign up for the strong soldier. I didn't get on the strong soldier line, and if I did, y'all could have had a sign up, because I would have got off if I knew this was the strong soldier line. I would have got off. No, because y'all be fibbing. Y'all be fibbing. The people be fibbing out there, and y'all and it be to you. Not, and that's what I did, Natalie. Because until you do right by you, everything you do gonna crumble. Okay, and that's real. I'm so glad they put that in the movie. When I tell you I use that for everything, until you do right, everything you do gonna crumble. That's so real. That is so real. So we are analyzing. We are making choices, and the choices that we're making are the choices that will help us build trust for ourselves, within ourselves. We need to be building our confidence. We need to be building our understanding of self. We need to be building our relationship with ourselves, and um, getting to the other side of some of these things that are, you know, just barking at us, trying to chip away at us. We need to be getting to the other side of those things. You should, who you are with yourself, that should be the safe place. That should be the first safe place that you can encounter is you. And when you go forward from there, you learn how to make other places outside of yourself safe places, or making correct relationships. You know what I'm saying? Living in correct places, doing correct things. But first is you. If you're not your own space, safe place, You got to do everything you can to get there. You have to. It's the only way we're going to survive. Let me phrase that. That's the only way you're going to thrive. Okay? Because you don't have no control over surviving. That's in God's hands. You can be super healthy today and tomorrow it could be your time to go. But thriving while you're here is your job. So we need to find a way to trust ourselves this week. However, we need to find ourselves to trust it. Now, Yellow, don't start no trouble in here now. Don't you start no trouble in here now. And if it's one little thing, like I said, if you said you're going to eat well this week and you're going to meal prep, make the meal prep. Make the meal prep. Okay? You on the internet right now on watching somebody's live. Okay, I'm not coming down on you. I'm just thank you for being here. I'm just pointing this out, right? As positively and lovingly as I can. You're on the internet on somebody's live at 10 o'clock in the morning. You got a little extra time. You got a little downtime to make that meal prep and make a healthy one so that the rest of the week can be what you said. Okay, it's 8 a.m. where you at, and that's even earlier. That's even earlier. So I know you got some time for real. No, you have the time to, go back and do some of the things that you said you want to do and make good on your promises to yourself. Just go ahead and just do one little thing that you said you was going to do. And don't lie to yourself. Don't be a fibber. Okay? Until you do right by yourself. Everything you do gonna crumble. Don't be a fibber. You have to find a way to trust yourself. Small things to big things. So put that on your docket, friends. Something you've been wanting to do. We have coming up in April. I'm gonna get the dates together. Because it is second quarter of the year. We done got through the first quarter. It was whooping tail. She had hands and feet. Excuse me. Okay, squabble up. She had hands and feet. She was whooping. But we fighters and we made it to quarter two. So we're gonna do we're gonna come back for the people who already did a vision board at the beginning of quarter one and reflect on how we're doing so far. But also for people who haven't done it, sorry y'all, for people who haven't yet done a vision board this year, we go. She got hands, y'all. She can fight. Cause I was watching her a little bit and I see y'all getting beat up a little bit. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump in. I jumped in because I'm from Harlem. We jumps. Okay. One thing ain't no fair fight in Harlem. Cause if I see my friend getting beat up, I'm jumping you. Okay. Okay. So I know she had hands because I've seen her fighting y'all. She a big one. Okay. But we got through. But I definitely want y'all to come and attend the next vision board party we have and make a vision board for the rest of the year. It's not too late. You can make one from April to next April, or you can make one from April to December. Or you can make one just for quarter two so that you have less to think about and, build a more compact goal setting system. So I want to see y'all there. Yes, it is going to be fun. I want to see y'all there. And the way that you could keep up with everything that goes on in the V.A.S.T community, because that's where you are. You're in the V.A.S.T community. And because you're in the V.A.S.T community, whether you're a sub or not, but we love if you sub to the community, whether you're sub or not, you're an inspirer. When you're in here, you are an inspirer. Okay? So the way to keep up with us in the V.A.S.T community is to join my Discord. And the Discord link is in my bio. It's not like connected to any payment or anything like that. That's totally separate. And yeah, come and join the Discord and be a part of the V.A.S.T community. Yeah. Very inspiring, sister Nick. V.A.S.T stands for Vision Building. That's a good one, Yellow. That's a good one. V.A.S.T stands for Vision Building, Accountability, self-care, and time management. Okay? Vision building, accountability, self-care, and time management. I feel like that's something that I applied to my life. I have been applying to my life for many, 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 many years. And it really has changed how I think about myself, how I see the world around me, and how I go after my goals, and how my life actually looks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, turn your notifications back off. I know, friend. It's fine. Yes, turn your notification on. So definitely, guys, come on and join the V.A.S.T community. Be a part of us. It's like totally positive energy in there, and that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Okay. Yes, men are invited as long as you can keep it a safe space for yourself and the women that are in there, because mostly women in there, but men are invited. So as long as it can keep it positive. Okay. Yes, please tap in, Natalie. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thanks for participating, and keep it cute, cause keep it cute. I know you're gonna. I focus. I ain't even worry about you. I know you're gonna keep it a safe place. We about to have security in there. I'll be like somebody acting up. Security. Folks gonna be like, "What's up?" How they fight in Staten Island? What y'all say? We y'all about to fight in Staten Island? I wouldn't know, because that's a different world. It's a different world from where I come from. But I'm boom. Everybody's invited, even people from Staten Island. So yes, friends. Thank y'all so much for coming and spending a little bit of Monday morning with me. And I want to remind y'all to aspire big so that you can inspire bigger. And the free cruise, I ain't getting on that cruise. Don't you worry about it. Aspire big so that you can inspire bigger, and don't quit your daydream. That simply means there's something on your mind, heart, and spirit that God gave you, and it's for you to share with the world. For me, we talked about earlier having things that happen to us and how we handle them. For me, I know that I experienced some things that I didn't do to myself, that I didn't bring on to myself, and I had no control over it. But they were a catalyst for me building Aspire Big, Inspire Bigger. They're a catalyst for me saying I want a community that's called the V.A.S.T community. You know, that means more than just the word V.A.S.T. That means vision building, accountability, self-care, and time management. They were a catalyst for me wanting to be the best of myself. You know, me wanting to make the rest of my life the best of my life to the best of my ability. So because of those things, because I'm able to reflect and share in those things, I hope that it inspires you guys to do the same in your own way. Whatever it is that God, that you felt like you're here, put on this earth by God, I want you guys to go after that. And the most important part about all of that is don't quit, because it's scary. It's hard. It takes a lot of years. I'm 40 years old. I started this when I was 27. I started this when I was 27 years old. And I'm still building, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. So it's not easy. And it's character building. Me and Yellow was talking the other day, and it's like sometimes you're like, oh snap. Is my self-esteem low? Like, is my feelings easily hurt? Because this is hard and I want to cry. And that's how you feel sometimes. But this is character building, y'all. When you go after what you go after your purpose in life, oh, you am I sensitive? Am I a baby? Am I a punk? I thought I was a thug. Is that a tear or is my eye itching? I'm trying to figure it out. These emotions. Wow. Wow. So, you know, I wanted to share that because we're all going through it, no matter how it looks on the outside or whatever it is, we're all going through it. But I definitely wanted to make this a space where we're safe to go through it together and uplift each other while we uplifting ourselves. Okay. Thank you again, Natalie. Thank you. Definitely feeling inspired. This is the kind of content yes, this is what I be needing too. Because sometimes I be seeing people, what is y'all doing? And I don't want to see another robotic dance on the internet. I had enough. What is y'all dancing for? Jesus, no. So yes, friends, y'all have an amazing day. I love y'all. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. And thanks for sharing y'all positive energy with me. And I will see y'all on Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. We're going to talk about something good. God going to talk to me about what we're going to talk about. And then we're going to be back. Okay? We're going to be back. Later, y'all. Bye, Ollie. Thanks so much for joining.